Hello Capricorn, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Capricorn for the week of August 30th. Now Capricorn, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Capricorn, also know that I'll never ask you for a reading or ask you for money via email or in the comment section below. Just stay alert. The only place you can get anything from me is my website, zaneintuitive.com. There's a link to that in the description below. I also have an Instagram where I do daily content, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Now, if this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Also want to say very grateful to the people donating down below. Thank you so much for your support. Same goes to my Patreons. But let's go ahead and see what we have here. All right, Capricorn, looks very good for you in this week ahead. Looks like I did a pretty good job, but let me just make sure everything is set up here. All right, looks good to me. We'll go ahead and get into this. So energy on the bottom, you have the Three of Cups. This is joy and celebration with others. This is all cups overflowing. I actually think this is a really positive card in this situation. I don't see any third parties. I don't see anything like indicating cheating or anything like that. I feel like for a lot of you, there's some sort of victory, celebration, happiness situation going on here on the bottom. Some of you may just need to give yourself credit or take a step back here, take a breather, maybe contact an old friend, even if you don't feel like going out physically at this time because of everything that's happening. Just maybe Zoom call, anything right now. Most of the parts of the country, at least in the United States, are open, but other places not so much. But at any rate, you may just want to, if you're in a place where you can go out or do something at this time to regulate your energy and celebrate some sort of victory that you've had here or some sort of harvest that's come around here. Now, right away in the middle, you have a really nice reading here. Right away in the middle, you have the Two of Wands. This is some sort of research, planning, and discovery phase that you may be in the middle of or you may be embarking on at this time. You can see this person here is about to take a journey, but before they do that, they need to make sure that they are armed with knowledge, that they are, they have all their research and their notes are gathered and everything, because right now they're sort of in this crossroads. They're in a crossroads situation where they have multiple paths to choose from, multiple wands to pick, and they are very concerned that they want to make sure that they're making the right decision for them. And so with that, there can be a little bit of it's like a good type of stress, like a eustress type of deal, because you see that there are multiple roads ahead of you, and for you it's like you have so many good things here where it's almost like just making sure that you keep up this level of excellence is almost like is what I feel like saying here with this reading. But you could be planning your next big move, you could be deciding on where to go from here, and that's kind of what I feel for you. Now in the past, you have the Page of Pentacles. You had some sort of offer that came in, some sort of material offer that came in. This very well could be the thing that you're deciding on at this time. It could mean that you're in a current job, but then you've had this other offer that came in, or you could be working and you've also gotten accepted into a program like a grad program or a graduate school or even another like a university or something like that, and you're deciding, do I do both? Do I go one full time? Yada yada yada, all those sorts of things. You could be deciding between apartments or houses. There's some sort of offer that came in that was realized here in the past, and now you're deciding on where to go with this Page of Pentacles. This is causing a little bit of a burden here that you're carrying on your shoulders, this the feeling of deciding, Capricorn, is becoming a bit of a burden for you here. As you can see, this person is carrying all of these wands on their shoulder, on their back. They're really they're sort of fighting an uphill battle here, struggling to get up the hill. But the thing is, for you, the universe chose you. There's a reason why the universe chose you to carry that burden. And it means that you can complete it, okay? And you can do it with you can have a successful completion. So keep going, okay? There's more work ahead, but don't give up at this time, I feel like saying. You also have this Knight of Wands here below it. This is talking about a change in residence. This card almost always comes forward when you're ready to move house, move apartment, move residence. Some of you are deciding on that. Others of you are deciding on where to go in the workplace, or potentially you've had a passionate offer that came in with the Knight of Wands and the Page of Pentacles in another area of your life. This is a really nice card. It's sort of like you're a maverick. You're capable of doing a lot of different things. And people really respect you for all those skills that you bring to whatever it is that you do. You do it with a degree of passion as well, which is hard to find. And so, yeah, just keep moving forward. You have a really nice situation lining up here. In the current situation column, you have the Queen of Wands, Two of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles below is financial independence, okay? This is talking about how you've planted seeds here in the past, and they're now being ready to be harvested. They're ready to be picked here. You can see on the bush, these seeds are now providing fruit for this person here to sustain themselves with, meaning they don't need to rely on someone else's income. They don't need any help from anyone else. Obviously you can't go through life alone, but this is this sort of card of independence, especially financial independence. And so you're just doing well. You're doing fine on your own. And I do feel like this is a factor weighing into your decision here with the Two of Wands in the middle and the Page of Pentacles in the past. Like, you're looking at this offer that came in, and you're also looking at how you've accumulated some sort of financial independence or some sort of independence generally in your life. Maybe you're also just looking to take the path that provides you with independence. For some of you, that's what's going on. But however you spin it, you have the Knight of Wands into the Queen of Wands, which is the natural progression. And this Queen of Wands is this card is associated with many, because the Queen of Wands is capable of doing many things. They can always juggle tasks and priorities to a high degree. Again, element of passion showing up here with the Wands suit, but also this card is a card of attraction, because everybody wants a Queen of Wands, not only in love, but also in the workplace, because who doesn't want someone who can fill multiple roles and do multiple things, right? And so that's really what I feel like with this Queen of Wands. So you've done something here to master, and I feel like you should also just take time. It's important to do planning with this Two of Wands, but at the same time, it's important to sometimes get your mind off of things. So in the future, you have the Ten of Pentacles. This is a harvest, okay? So now the seeds you've planted have been picked. They're ripe with that Nine of Pentacles, and now the Ten of Pentacles is those seeds blossoming into a big chest here of pentacles, money, whatever you want to call it, total abundance here on the card. And so for some of you, there's a harvest coming in that you're ready to take advantage of. And so it's a very good card for abundance. For some of you, remember, abundance is your ability to receive. And for some of you, this is a new relationship coming in with the Knight of Cups. That's what you've been wanting for a long time, and here it is arriving. Are you going to take it? Are you going to be ready? Make sure you're doing the things you need to do so you don't miss it. But for others of you, it's the arrival of a creative invitation or offer. And for others of you, just making sure that you are looking on the bright side as you do this, taking time to really also do things that you enjoy and that make you happy throughout all of this planning and all of these victories and these changes that are coming in, making sure that you're continuing to be positive and look on the bright side. So let's start to clarify this situation even more. Now, if you're enjoying this video so far, please do hit that like button and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow, helps get the word out and spread the message to others. After you hit subscribe, you should see a bell. If you click that bell, you'll never miss an update from me. And lastly, Capricorn, really appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope things are going well for you. I also have a Patreon if you want to support me there. There's a link to that in the description. Absolutely no pressure though. So let's see what we have here for you to clarify this, Capricorn. So we had a card that wanted to pop out. We'll start off by taking that card. So we have White Eagle, Ancestor Spirit. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. For some of you, it's leaving home. It's leaving home with this Knight of Wands. And I feel like you're finally ready to do that because you don't really need to live at home anymore. I feel like for some of you, or you don't really need to rely on family income or anything like that. Something like that. I'm getting something like that with the White Eagle and the Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Like you can take the leap to somewhere else. You can get your own apartment. You have your own job. There's some sort of independence being achieved here. For others of you, wow, this card has come in for every single earth sign. Kali Ma, facing fear, major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. Yeah, look, are you going to, it's like you're ready for this opportunity, but are you going to take the leap? Are you ready to actually go through with it and do it, is what I feel like is coming through. And then you have the Miriam, sacred vision, choose to forgive in order to heal, see the light in all, remember that love has no boundaries. Yeah, I mean, look, there could be something where like your family really wants you to stay, but you're ready to go, and that's an element of self-forgiveness, like forgiving yourself for following your path, right? And not needing to answer to anybody, I feel like. And so, yeah, maybe there's guilt or something like that going on for some of you, Capricorns. There could be guilt here at play. Let's see what else we have for you. Maybe it's self-guilt with the Nine of Pentacles. Maybe it's familial guilt, something like that happening, is what I read here. I'm really having a hard time with these cards. So I feel like since that is the case, we're just going to take the ones that are on top. Probably has a message for us. Justice, Divine Law and Order, King of Wands, and Judgment. Yeah, look, you can see the scale here. This is Divine Law and Order. This is the karmic scale is balancing out and tipping in your favor. But also, if you think about scales, it's weighing. You're really weighing this new offer, this new decision, this new choice, this path that you have to take. You have the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, this might be a burden, but it's almost like a burden that you want to carry, okay? Because then the King of Wands, and look, by the way, we have a passionate counterparts here, some sort of counterparts developing with the King and the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Some of you entering into a passionate relationship, finally in a place to do that. And the thing is, there's this, the King of Wands only really does what they want to do because they follow their passions. And so for them, it doesn't really feel like a burden almost. Like, or if it does, it's you're choosing to carry it, something like that. And then Judgment's Knight of Wands. Yeah, look, the Judgment is like an inner calling or a rebirth. And the Knight of Wands is movement, like moving to a new place. Some of you, it's like actually moving, is putting you on to a new path for yourself. And I just feel strongly about that reading. You have this Five of Cups returning here. Interesting. You have the Chariot and the Three of Swords. Yeah, some of you have been single for a long time or for a period of time here because the Nine of Pentacles, yes, it's financial independence, but in relationships, it's someone typically who is single. Or if they are in a relationship, like they have their own job, they do their own thing. They're not codependent, if you will. The Three of Swords is divorce, separation, breakup, cheating, maybe even, but it could just be a breakup. It's a heartbreaking situation. So for some of you, it's just you've been single or solo for a while. And then you also here have the Chariot and the Two of Wands. Yeah, I feel like some of you are moving by vehicle, or there's something going on with travel here for some of you with the Knight of Wands, the Chariot, and the Two of Wands. No question about it. And so the thing about the Chariot is it's as above, so below. You've done the work to achieve the success that you have. The Chariot is a big win because it's a major arcana. And just whatever's going on with this Five of Cups, I would say the message is to continue being positive, okay? Don't get locked down on the details too much. Don't get pulled down by the details too much. And just allow yourself to feel at this time as well, I would say. Now you have the Five of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, literally opposites, and the Empress opposite. So here's the deal. Ten of Pentacles twice is a major sign of abundance. But to get it with the Empress is that like throwing gas on that fire, because the Empress is the most abundant card in the tarot, okay? And so you have the two major abundance cards, one showing up twice plus the Nine of Pentacles. So there's like a harvest here coming in, but with that Five of Pentacles, it's in this upper row. This upper row is the row of your thoughts. And so it means your feelings, maybe, or your thoughts around money are tipping towards poverty instead of abundance. And your guides really want you to move towards abundance at this time. Yeah, look, with that Queen of Cups coming in to clarify that Five of Pentacles, like, have care and compassion for yourself, okay? Have compassion for your former self and keep moving forward here, because there's a big harvest that wants to come forward with those three cards in the future. Whether it's a new relationship or a new job or a new financial situation, there's something here that wants to come forward. So let's see what else we have to clarify this even more. Wow. All right. You have house, yeah, look, moving residence, moving house, no doubt about it. Mature man, pathway, thief, occupation, thoughts. There could be guilt from a father here with White Eagle, the Justice card, the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands. There could be some sort of guilt here that's happening. That's leaving you feeling disappointed, because you're really following your intuition, you're following your passions here, and maybe someone is not ready to let you go. Something like that happening. House, you're clearly moving to a new residence or a new place. There's just this person, I feel like they're a masculine. It doesn't matter what gender they are. I just feel like for some of you it's a masculine that's stealing your energy, whether it's they're placing guilt or it's this Three of Swords breakup from the past. I would really work on dropping that if you can. I know it's easier said than done, but this new occupation is leading you to a really nice path for yourself. This is your true north and your destiny in life. And it's important to keep these thoughts towards abundance with that thoughts card coming in. What did I just say before that, right? It's just kind of a reaffirmation of what I was saying, where you're supposed to be like the Ten of Pentacles, the Empress, okay? Drop the Five of Pentacles, and you have free will, so you get to decide if you want to do that or not. But this is amazing. Overall, thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my website, zaneintuitive.com. Consider becoming a Patreon. I will see you in the next one.